Tennessee Titans versus Jameis Winston and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. What you like about him? Guy loves football. Flat out loves it. Has toughness. Wants to hang in there and play through just about everything. And walks that line between creativity and being able to take care of the football, taking those chances and not. When he figures out exactly where that line is on every snap.
A throw for Westbrook, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Titans.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. Not very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after here coming up.
The extra point.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
McCann, the kickoff for Tennessee.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
And the Jacksonville offense on their way out again as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, Winston. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook.
Jameis Winston.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Able to complete this to Shenault. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 4.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And again this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Jaguar first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now Winston on the slant. This is Chark. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now Jones. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Lock now on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. going again. Block. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Third down. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
On the keeper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Take over first and 10.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On first and 10, Winston. And Winston lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
On third down, Winston. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Goes up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
10, Titans 7.
So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let him knock it through.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
It's now second and 10.
Block will try again on second down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Lightning speed there on the sack from the corner, Duke Dawson.
A loss of 9.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Block now to throw. being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
46-yard.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars first and 10 at their own 46. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Titans 7.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Minshew throwing on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
Gain of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Well, I would have figured up to the 9-yard run on the previous play. Getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Out of the gun is Minshew. Open man right side is Shark. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. And right side, Henry's got it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right,
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Minshew, that one complete. He finds Shark and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 14-yard.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And to give this time to the tailback. Then he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Number 80.
From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
For Jacksonville.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock.
Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
It leads to
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Block. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Again, it's Locke. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not 5. A big pickup at 12. 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Locke working out of the gun. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And that is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps. But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. McCann's got it teed up. Taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Connection made with Chenault. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Minshew. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And for number 80, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Josh Lambo.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat. And if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Flush to his right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
At the 32-yard line.
On second and 9, Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Another carry for the running back.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now Minshew. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. And now Shenault on the end around. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. A Jaguar first down as Minshew finds Westbrook.
Jacksonville.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, second down. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Deferring to Armstead on the draw. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
The tackle made.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
The Titans' 4-yard line.
This is Armstead on the carry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now Jones. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun. Locke escaping the pressure right. He may try. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And to give this time to the tailback. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
That's the end of
Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. From the gun, Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
brings up
the Titans on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
A.J. Hamler.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Locked to throw for it on 4th. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The running back.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
Tucker McCann for the extra.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Minshew, 1st and 10. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A pass there complete to Westbrook. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Westbrook. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Tennessee offense making their way out onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it's going to be second down. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Block. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Block now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
The Titans on third down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be third and 6. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. From the gun, Locke to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Locke's pass.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Operating from the gun. Locke. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Duke Dawson picks it.
Intercepted.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Number 30.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Jones. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. A little under a minute 50 remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. Clock running here under 90 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now Locke. It's caught to the right side at Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down. To throw is Locke. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Back to throw. Locke. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Locke to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Throwaway. Sets up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Minshew down to a knee, victory formation, and that should be just about it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Jaguars, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.